is your name, parentheses, including middle name, closing parentheses, question mark?
My name is Kailey Marie Portwood.
Oh, that's lovely. How do you feel about your middle name?
I like it. I think it's very common, but I think it's a good middle name.
I think it's a pretty solid middle name as well, yeah. Where did you grow up and where do you live now?
Um, Pretty much the same area. I grew up around Dayton, Ohio, and I still live here. I mean, different spots around it, but pretty much.
Nice, nice. And is this your first season with Pride?
It is not.
Oh, wow. What years have you marched Pride?
I've marched 2017, 2018, and 2019. So this will be my fourth
Oh,
year.
work. And what do you like to do in your spare time?
My spare time. I like to do crafty stuff and art stuff. And I also like to go outside and be adventurous and go hiking and kayaking and biking and stuff like that.
You're such an aesthetic. I love that. Alrighty then. I lost it. I lost my spot. I can do this. Wait.
You got it.
Why do you want to march Pride?
Why do I want to march Pride? Because I love the energy and I love all the love that comes with it. I think it's very difficult and you need to push yourself to get where you need to be, but I think it's really worth it, and the way that it happens is really cool. And I love on real seasons when we get to be together, we always hug each other when we come on Fridays, and we have to hug every single person before we leave on Sundays, so it's really awesome.
BRB, gonna go cry that I can't experience that until next year. But anyway, what do you have a favorite Pride show, and what is it, and why?
I kind of have a tie of three. I
Do
think
tell.
definitely Summer of Love and Preaching to the Choir are, I think I might have seen Preaching to the Choir in person. I believe so, maybe not at finals. But then in person at finals, definitely Look Up. And I think all because, I don't know, the stories that they tell are told so well, and then everything happening at a certain point that gives you chills, and all the performers being amazing and spinning is amazing and all that good jazz.
Oh, I love all of that, period. If you could meet any historical figure, either living or deceased, who would you choose and why?
I was thinking about this for a while, but I think Rosa Parks. I don't know. I think that being super brave with standing up for what you think should be correct, knowing that no one else is gonna go for that, I think is really awesome. It's a lot
Love
to
that.
take away from that.
A queen, a queen. And what's your favorite app on your phone?
I think Pinterest. I like I said, I'm pretty artistic, so going on there, sparks a lot of creativity and inspiration throughout my days.
Love that. Love that. And do you have any hidden talents?
I can meow like a cat. Would you like to hear?
You have to do it.
Let's see.
Not that being spot on. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
That was really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. What is your most used emoji?
I just looked this up. The first one is a red heart, and the second one is a smiley face that's happy with its little rosy cheeks and its eyes.
Aww, the wholesome emoji. I love that. Alrighty. And what are you most proud of?
I think kind of tying in the arts things and color guard, whenever I learn a hard skill or do finish an art project that's I don't think I'd be able to see the end of it, and I don't think it looks good, and then I look at it at the end and it's pretty cool. I think I'm pretty proud of that.
I love that. That's like nothing you really think about until you actually do it too.
Yeah.
All right. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
I'm gonna stay on the cat theme. Um, I mean, I have a pretty chill cat, but she definitely gives me those crazy eyes sometimes. And I've also seen some pretty pretty upset kitties in my life that I'm sure say some great things.
Oh my god. Honestly, yeah, I'm sure my cat has a lot to say. All right. Is cereal soup? Why or why not? I did not see this question on here.
I'm gonna go with a no, just because, like, yeah, you're supposed to eat it with milk, but you can definitely eat it without milk. So, like, I feel like soup always has to be like with a wet ingredient, you know? I don't know.
I never thought about that. Yeah. That's a very compelling point there. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
I heard this question a while ago, and I was saying if it's gonna be a sandwich, it'd be more like a sub than a sandwich if you're gonna try and put it in that category.
Yeah, definitely. I was just thinking about that, yo. All right. And last but not least, how do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
Always and forever, 100%. Never gonna have pizza without pineapple. It's the perfect
So happy.
combination.
I'm so happy to hear that. That just warms my heart.
Absolutely. I'm like so for that.
That's a movement I can get behind. 100%. All right. Let me get situated.
Yes. Let me get my questions up.
Same. Let me figure out my answers to said questions.
All right. Are you ready?
Hit me.
All right. Hello, sir. How are you today?
Blessed and highly favored.
What is your name, including middle name?
My full name is Jordan Deshaun Green.
Nice. And
Thank
how
you.
do you feel about your middle name?
I actually really like my middle name. I don't know why. It's like Jordan and then Deshaun and then Green. It
It adds,
adds a little pepper. Just
yes,
adds something something.
just a little bit. I love it.
Thank you.
Where did you grow up and where do you live now?
I was actually born and raised. Actually, no, I take that back. Oh wow, I didn't never thought about this. I was born at a hospital in Livonia, Michigan, but I grew up in Dearborn and then I moved back to Livonia.
Nice. A little back and forth action.
Oh yes.
Um, is this your first season with Pride?
Yes it is.
Ooh, how exciting. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
um Sleep. I'm also very crafty. I'm an interior design major at Michigan State. So I'm always designing something new, such as this wall
Yes.
right here. That took 2 days. We're not going to talk about that painstaking process. But yeah, I'm always like you doing crafty, creative stuff. Um, Always dancing in my living room for sure.
Always.
Always.
Let's see. Why do you want to march Pride?
I came to March Pride because of just the energy that Pride always had. I've actually never been to WGI in Dayton or DCI, so seeing just like Pride like through a screen was just I could tell like there was just so much more to this program than just spinning and winning a medal. Like I could tell that Pride was just like really close with like everything and everyone, and just like the love that surrounded the program, with me knowing no one in it was just like, that's home. We got to go there.
There's nothing like it. It really isn't.
Period.
Um, do you have a favorite Pride show?
I think so. I'm gonna say The Inevitable Direction of My Life
Okay.
because for me, it was the overall aesthetic of that show. Like, I love just that color scheme for some reason, the black and white and those uniforms with that white lace. It was just
Yeah.
pristine. And just the overall aesthetics of that show. And I love a good show with a voiceover that like you don't really know what it's talking about until you listen to it for the words. So I was like, yup, that's the one. That's the one.
Definitely some deep meaning in that show.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. If you could meet any historical figure, either living or deceased, who would you choose and why?
So believe it or not, mine was also Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
She's just a queen, first of all. And I feel like she's that old person that's just like always cussing and then just keeps talking about everything and just everything. I just feel like she's a great person to meet, just to hang out with, you know?
That'd be really fun. Let's see. What's your favorite app on your phone?
I'm gonna be basic. I think my favorite app on my phone is Snapchat. I don't even text people. I'm like, yeah, just snap me.
Absolutely. I love that. Do you have any hidden talents?
Yes, I can wiggle my 3 middle toes without moving any of my other toes.
Okay, are you going to demonstrate today?
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I'm in a saucer chair, so this is like, can you see my foot?
Yes. Okay. That's a hidden talent for sure.
Oh, yes. Bald.
Like a party trick.
Good old party trick.
What is your most used emoji?
Definitely the one that just came out. It's the emoji with the glasses and the mustache. I just feel like there's every single emotion that I have locked in that one emoji. I use it in every context now. It is the only thing I use.
Very versatile.
Oh, yes.
What are you most proud of?
I would say I'm most proud of how far I have come, and not only in my education, but like as a person and like discovering who I am personally. Um, just like me growing up, looking at all the obstacles that I like overcame that I didn't even know were obstacles at the time. And I'm just like, now I look back at all the situations I've been in and all the decisions I've made, and I'm like, my life would be very different if I had not made the choices that I did. And I'm just really proud of the ones that I did make.
Good job. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thanks.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
I 100% think raccoons would just be absolutely horrible people.
Yeah,
They just have this energy, this vibe.
absolutely. Is cereal soup? Why or why not?
See, I was gonna say yes, and then you brought up that dry cereal part, so now I'm gonna say no.
No.
Because that's such a good point. Like people do eat cereal without milk, which they shouldn't. But yeah, I'm like, wow. Because if you just like take the broth out of soup, you've just got a pile of chicken and vegetables, and that's a stir fry.
That's something different. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
Okay, so we actually did also have the same exact answer. I would say if it was a sandwich, it would be a sub because the bun is still connected. Yeah. So that's the breaking point right there.
Yeah. And then how do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
Also, all day, every day. It's a must. Or I'm ordering my own.
I got pizza last night and I've got pineapple on it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm so happy.
Absolutely.